Now, what fraction of a day is 8 hours? That is a question. What fraction of a day is 8 hours? 1 day is equal to how many hours? 24 hours. So you have to find out the required fraction. That is 1 hour is equal to 24 hours. That is what? So how many? What fraction of a day is 8 hours? So that is what required fraction is 8 by 24. 8 is a numerator and 24 is a denominator, because 1 day is equal to 24 hours. But the question is, what fraction of a day is 8 hours? 8 hours. So 8 by 24 is the required fraction. So if you want to simplify this, means 8 is divided by 8. That means 8 is divided by 8 and 24 is also, that is 24 also 8, 24 also is divided by 8. So 8 by 8 means 1 and 24 is divided by 8, you can get 1 by 3. So the fraction is 1 by 3. It is a simplified fraction. Otherwise you just write only 8 by 24, that is enough. The next question, what fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? So what fraction of an hour in 40, what fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? What fraction of an hour is 40 minutes? That means 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. You have to find out the fraction of 40 minutes. You have to find out the fraction of 40 minutes. So required fraction is equal to 40 divided by 60. That is 40 means you have to find out the 40 minutes. You have to find out you have to find out the required fraction of 40 minutes. That is what you have, whatever it is required, you have to write it as a numerator, and 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So that is what, so it's convert because of an hour, that is what, there isn't what fraction of an hour is 40 minutes. So required fraction is 40 minutes. But what is the exact denominator is half an hour. So 1 hour is going to convert into minutes because the numerator is minute. So hour, it is 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So 60 minutes comes under denominator. So, and you have to write the required fraction. Required fraction is what? What fraction of an hour is 40 minutes. So you have to find out the fraction of 40 minutes. So that is what 40. Whatever it required, so you have to write it as a numerator, and of an hour is nothing but 1 hour is equal to an hour means nothing but 1 hour. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. This must write it as a denominator, and 40 divided by 60. And if you want to cancel the 0, you can cancel. The answer is 4 by 6 fraction. So if you want to simplify this, you can simplify. 4 is divided by 2 and 6 is also divided by 2. 4 is divided by 2 means you can get 2, and 6 is divided by 2 means you can get what? 3. So 2 by 3. 2 by 3 what fraction? This is the right answer for the question. If you don't want to do the simplification, you just stop, it's enough. Okay, 40 divided by 60, that is enough. Okay, you don't want to cancel the zeros also. So up to this you can do it, it's not an issue. Okay, I'll repeat once again, what fraction of a day is 8 hours means, so you have to find out what? 8 hours. You have to find out for 8 hours in a day. So required fraction is for 8 hours. So that is the 8 the 8 must come as a what? Numerator. 8 must come as a numerator. So 1 day is equal to, because a day, this is the denominator, and required fraction for 8 hours only. So this 8 hours must be as a numerator. So 8 divided by 24. Why it is 24? Means 1 day is equal to how many hours? 24 hours. So required fraction is equal to 8 by 24. So after that I can get the answer. 1 by 3 is nothing but a simplified fraction. So that is what I've done it. 8 is divided by 8, you can get 1, and 24 is divided by 8. So it must be divided by 8. Whatever the simplification, the number should be divided the number, whatever the number you have taken for the simplification, that number is what? That number is similar, otherwise we can call it as what? That number should be the same number. That number should be similar, that number should be the same number. The same number should be divided by what? Numerator as well as the denominator. So 8 is divided by 8, you can get 1, and 24 is divided by 8, you can get 3. So you can get 1 by 3 as a fraction. And what fraction of an hour is 40 minutes is nothing but the required fraction was 40 minutes. You can find out the fraction of 40 minutes. So it comes as a what? Numerator. And an hour is a clue, it is a denominator. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 60 minutes nothing but is a denominator, and required fraction for 40 minutes it comes as a numerator. So 40 divided by 60. The required fraction is 40 divided by 60. This is the right answer, exact answer. If you want to simplify this fraction, you just cancel the 0. Then after that you can get 4 by 6. So 4 by 6 is divided by 2 means you can get 2. That is 4 is divided by 2 and 6 is also divided by. So while you take for the simplification, you must take the similar number. You must take the same number for both fraction, numerator as well as the denominator. So the number, whatever the number I have taken, 2. So 2 is divided by 4 as well as 6. So the same number, a common number for both fraction you have to take. That is very important for the simplification. So the similar number, otherwise same number, the same number must be taken for the division for what, numerator as well as the denominator. 4 is divided by 2, you can get 2, and 6 is divided by 2, you can get what, 3. So 2 by 3, hereafter you can't simplify this number because this is a what, even number, this is a odd number. So 2 by 3, this is the final answer. This also you can do, otherwise you can stop up to this. This is not a issue. Okay, so the first question answer is 8 by 24, simplification answer is 1 by 3. Second question answer is 40 by 60, simplification answer is 2 by 3.